Today we have this 2009 BMW Z4, and today we're gonna be replacing the spark plug. So the Z4 spark plugs are very easy to replace. In this case, this is a 2009. It has the N54 engine, which is going to be in all BMW models from 2009 and that era. So it includes the 335, 535s, the X5, 35i, the X6, 35i, and the Z4, and some European models too, like the 735, I think that's the name on Europe, and the 635, and also all like that. Anyway, in this case we have the N54 engine right here, and this Z4 is the easiest way you can work on this engine. You can see everything's clean, everything's easy to access. Also the 735s are easy to work too, but they're not here in America, they're only in Europe. So that's why it's pretty easy. But if you have a 335, a 535, or a X5, or a X6 with a N54 engine, it's kind of hard because you have to remove some stuff from the back to access the rear spark plugs. In this case, completely uncovered, and that makes it so easy to work on this one. So without mind, let's start on it. The first step to start this job is to disconnect the coils. So all we have to do is to lift this tab over here, and the cable is out, the plug is out. So we have to do the same with all the other plugs, the same way, until we have them all disconnected. After this, the next step is to pull this out like this. It's pretty easy, you can see. All you have to do is like pull it. In this case, we're gonna put the coils in the same position, so make sure to have them in the same location when you install them back, because we're gonna install the coils in the same location. So let's get them all out. Alright, we have the 6 coils out. To remove the spark plugs, we're gonna need a 12mm socket like this one. In this case, I have this swivel one. This is for the newer style of BMW engines, N63, N55s, and S55 BMWs, the high performance too, because the spark plug goes an angle. In this case, you can use the straight one. You don't have to use this type, but having this swivel one is easier to access this spark plug right here, because you can see it has this bar on top, so that way you can access those. So we want to be removing the spark plug, so all we have to do is introduce it over here, and then just like find the way how it goes, and now we can loose the spark plug to the left. You have to make sure to do it to the left. Oh, this thing is tight. Alright, that spark plug is super tight for some reason, so we're gonna be using a long extension ratchet. You don't need to use it in some cases, but in this case it's super tight, so we're gonna be using this to get it loose. So now we can get it removed. Oh yes, see, super easy now. Alright, now I need to disconnect the ratchet. Oh, there. These are long spark plugs. So here we have the spark plug. It looks super clean, as you can see. There is nothing there. Everything looks fine there. So that means that this engine is running perfectly. Here is the number. I think we have the same spark plug number. So let's check the new ones we have. The spark plug number here. This is the NGK spark plug. It will vary depending on the brand, but in this case are NGK. They're very recommended for N54 engines. Here is the old one, here is the new ones. You can see they look similar, so it's not difference at all. It is just then the wear and tear of this one is higher than this one because it's used, right? But we can see that this spark plug works completely fine, and still after being used for a while, looks good. So without mind, we can start to install this spark plug. So it's easy to install it. So what we have to do is insert this over here, and we can just insert it here again, easy, hand tight, has to be smooth all the way in. Okay, now we can tighten. It's pretty easy. Alright, that's it. The spark plug is completely replaced. So now we want to repeat the process with all the other 5 spark plugs left. It's going to be similar, nothing varies at all. So let's continue on that. Alright, all the spark plugs were replaced and we have them here. This engine is running pretty fine. It's not a stock engine, and based on that, it's still like running pretty well. So there is not any problems with the way the spark plugs look. So that means that this engine is in good condition. It can pull a lot of power. So now we want to install back the coils. Remember, we're not installing in the same way we removed them. This belongs to cylinder number 6, so that's where I'm gonna put it back. I didn't mention how to install them, but you could see it's pretty obvious and pretty easy. All you have to do is to insert them here and just like press them all the way down like this, and that's it. You have to repeat the same process. Double check it, you know, just double check everything. The same way with the spark plugs, when you tie them, you have to double check them again, because it's better. You saw on the video, then I double checked them, and you have to do that all the time. So now, after putting the coils back on place, we have to place the plugs. And it's pretty easy. All we have to do is align this kind of triangle shape on the triangle shape over here. Pretty easy. Just put it there, and once it's there, we just like close the tab at the same time, and that's it. Same way for all the other ones. Just make sure that the cables are completely free. Don't crush them with the plastic tab. And that's it. Spark plugs were replaced. Pretty easy, right? But as I said before, this Z4 is pretty easy to replace the spark plugs. But on the 335s, 535s, X5s, and anything else that has N54 engines, it will vary. The difficulty will be harder or easier, depending, right? So let's see how the engine runs after the spark plug replacement, because that's very important. After you replace the spark plugs, you have to start the engine to see how the engine runs. If there is a problem, you have to know what it is. You have to recheck. You have to go through everything again. So let's go for it. All right, let's see how this runs. This car is pretty tight. No checking in light, nothing. That's good. That means that the job was done perfectly. So let's leave it running for a while to see if we get anything else, any other problems with it. So we have to let it run for a while. Remember that, don't go on a trip as soon as you replace the spark plug. Just let it run like for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just to see if there is any cuts, anything that pops up after a while. Let's go check outside. Oh, no, so I'm afraid it's going to lock in. Everything sounds fine, so the job was done perfectly. Yeah. Success. So we just want to wait for a bit and then we continue with the video. Alright, the engine has been running for a while. There is no messages, there is not engine malfunctions. So that means that the job was successfully done. That's something that you have to double check all the time. So this car is ready to go. If you want to know about this car, you can follow the owner of this car. On the description below there will be the link to his IG profile where you want to find this beautiful Z4. It's an amazing vehicle, high power too. He's looking for more still. And that will be all we have to share with you on this video. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and then you will find different contents as well. We're working on that car right now, on the 750, doing some other work as well. So you want to see different content, not only this type of content. Make sure to follow me on IG, Francisco Maya YouTube, and my cameraman too. He's there too. You can find him there. On the description below there will be a link for all profiles. If you want to follow us there, you're going to find this content and more and more and more. We go to car meets, we repair cars, and we do different stuff. We are like car enthusiasts in general. So just be sure to do that to support us, and make sure to hit that like button so you don't miss content that we're going to be posting like this, because we are really appreciating your likes on our videos. So see you the next video.